Hey everyone, Sharp here, and we're going to be doing a free-to-play 7.5k Master Mode Champion Stadium run in this video. So yeah, basically I thought that with the advent of Hop, we now have so many critical hit buffers that are free-to-play, which are obviously the most important factor in beating a Champion Stadium stage. That I thought I'd just see whether or not you can just get through this whole thing, get all the rewards, get all the theme skills, the co-op orbs, obviously the power-ups and everything, purely with free-to-play units. And spoiler alert, you can. You probably do have to have been playing for a while because you are reliant on some of the legendary Pokemon, but I've tried to minimize the amount of legendaries that I use in this run. If I'm not mistaken, I only use 3. Yeah, I only use 3. I'm using Mewtwo, I'm using Ho-Oh, and I'm using Kyurem. We just had Mewtwo rerun. We recently also had the Ho-Oh rerun, and Kyurem will be is also one of the more recent legendary Pokemon. So you can definitely just tell me in the comments below if there's any other combinations that you wanted to use or that you have used. Like obviously the most I've tried to not use the most, in my opinion, overpowered legendary Pokemon, which are obviously Palkia and Xerneas. You can easily substitute them in any of these rounds. They'll probably make your life easier, and obviously if you're struggling with Master Mode and have better units that are gacha than the free-to-play ones I'm using here, obviously just use those if it makes your life easier. I just wanted to show that it can really be done with free-to-play units. And I am, however, quite reliant also on BP sync pairs, so that obviously plays a rather large factor in whether or not you can clear these stages, your choice of BP pairs, I mean. And but yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first round, we've got use sync moves as much as possible against all opponents, and that is a really powerful parameter, since if it's basically just gives you a free support EX bonus, and if you use it wisely, you definitely don't want your opponents to sync with this, since you're just giving them a free support EX boost themselves, which will make them hit devastatingly hard. So you definitely have to pre-sync clear by all means. But thankfully, we've got two good things. On the bad hand, we have no good free-to-play flying unit for Bruno. But on the other hand, we do have a very powerful free-to-play neutral striker in Mewtwo. So he's who we are going to be using, and we're going to go be absolutely disgusting and use Rosa EX for this battle as well, giving us basically 3 sync boosts after we sync instead of just 2. Obviously due to the fact that she's EX, due to the primary sync boost, and due to the Master Mode parameter. So yeah, these are the parameters that we're going to be going with. Perfectly standard defensive ones. No stat reduction, because unfortunately this Bruno's Machamp has Impervious, so we can't even lower his special defense with Mewtwo, but as you're going to see, he doesn't even need it. Yeah, otherwise just perfectly normal offensive parameters. No poison stalling in this Master Mode run. I absolutely hate that strat, but it is definitely viable. It's just incredibly boring. So this is the team we're going to be using. Mewtwo Grid is basically customized for this round, since I can't be using either Brain Teaser or Smarty Pants due to the fact, obviously, as I just said, you can't lower their special defense. So it's just pure stats and psychic power-ups and crit strike 3. Yeah, that is that, and let's just get right into it, I guess. Mewtwo obviously doesn't need a crit buffer, he only needs special attack buffers, and Roxanne is going to give us a bit of survivability with X defense, Wide Guard, and Rose is just there to spam move gauge generation and X special attack. Alright, nowhere to hide. Be lovely if Mewtwo dodged us, but it's not necessary. No MP refresh, but that's perfectly fine, since Roxanne can also boost the special attack. Alright, so already get a Psychic in. Get a Study Buddies in. Get an Energy Ball in here. Rosa tanks that very well due to her massive special defense. Close combat is going to sting, definitely, without a doubt. But with Rosa at +4 defense, she should be able to take it. Now we need to sink. Let's get a wide guard up. Because I'm almost certainly Bulldoze is coming again. Now we can spam Time to Energize. Now just watch how much damage Psychic does. Bam! Wait, why does it only show 2 sync move buffs? That's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. Wasn't expecting that. Don't think Rosa can take this. No, she can't, unfortunately. That's a shame. Roxanne is weak to fighting, which is very, very scary. But he's hoo-haing now. I want to then target the pincer since he's going to use the move next. We do still have the... Okay, Sludge Bomb should be able to be taken, I think. Just barely, but next move is going to be AoE. Hope should be AoE. Yep. Killed that. Let's get a confusion in. And finish it off with the sync move. Easy as pie. Yeah, Bruno can be difficult, but if you've got a maxed out Mewtwo, you're pretty much guaranteed to have these 2 units. This should not be a problem. Unless Mewtwo doesn't crit now, I think I'm fine. Yeah. I love this move. Destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. No psychic terrain, no super effective. This thing is fantastic. I absolutely love Mewtwo. Alright. The first one is down. 1.5k. There we go. Purely free to play units. I have to say, you can say what you want about this game, but they are very, very friendly to free-to-play players. Okay, make use of moves with additional effects. Okay, so here I'm going to be going for Lance because I intend to use BP Zinnia and Salamence because she has a massive flinch chance with, what's it called? Dragon Rush, yeah. And I want to exchange no stat reduction for max HP here, simply because Zinnia has Terrify, which does lower their attack a little bit. And Lance hits extremely hard, so any attack decrease on them is very, very appreciated. Okay, here's the team I'm going to go with. I'm using Lieutenant Surge and Zinnia and Iris and Haxorus. If you didn't take Lieutenant Surge, that's absolutely no problem. You can just sub him in for Hop. No, yeah, exactly. And Iris is just like the secondary DPS. Lieutenant Surge and Hop do basically the same thing, raise crit and defense, and raise attack. I just, as I said, wanted to try and keep the legendary sync powers down as much as possible, just for the people who don't have them yet. And I just also really enjoy using Surge, so that's why he's on this team. But it's completely exchangeable if you don't have him. Zinnia is also completely exchangeable with like Rayquaza and a weather unit, or Palkia. You can just use that as well. So if you don't have BP Zinnia or Surge, there are definitely the legendary options that you can choose instead of them. And Iris, just because honestly, yeah, I've not used her in ages and just wanted to see how well she still does. She's not going to be great, but I think she'll be fine. Alright, let's get our Tin Hut in, first of all. Let's get an X attack in, let's get a real nice in. Get another 10 Hut. Okay, he didn't even start off with a damaging move, so that means we get our... okay, good, don't have any gauge yet for the Dragon Rush, so we'll just go for another real nice to raise our defenses a bit. No problem at all. Get our confusion up. Okay. Unfortunately, now I have to wait a little bit for the gauge. Zinnia's attack isn't high enough yet. Okay, but Haxorus is now going to be doing much more damage with the confusion boon. I'm just going to get the Dragon Rush in, hopefully flinch it. See, like, Outrage with it. We lowered his attack, we raised our defense quite a bit. It's going to be perfectly fine. Hopefully get a flinch in and then sync. got the flinch because it's like an 80% chance with this parameter. Let's get an outrage in. Get another X attack in because why not? Zinnia still wants +1 attack, since she's only at +5 now, I think. Unfortunately did not crit. That is very, very unfortunate, since we have 2 critical strike nodes on Thingy Bob. Alright. Let's raise Iris's speed a tad. Let's just burn some sync move countdown here. This would be much smoother if Salamence had actually crit on the sync move, but it's fine. It's fine. This team is solid enough that it doesn't matter. Lance is easy. Get another outrage in here. Let's get the flinch on the Flygon. Since I think they attack next, exactly. Okay, like hopefully get the flinch. It's not guaranteed or anything, but our defenses are raised enough. Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let's just sync with Salamence and see how much we can do. If we, just to show the 2 critical strikes coming in. Obviously not a sync nuke grid. I don't have double down or anything on her, but she'll do more than enough damage. I think her innate is also boosted when the opponent is flinching, which I think the Flygon still is. Yeah, there you go. Really, really powerful team. Yeah, Lance was definitely the easiest here. These units are just so good. Woo! Gotta love Surge. Gotta love Surge. Okay. Wow, it got dark here suddenly. Massive cloud passing over there. Oh well. No matter, no matter. Yeah, now it's a bit brighter again. Alright, use field effects. This is for me the hardest stage. There's a lot that can go wrong here depending on what Lorelei uses. I will leave max HP up to, I think. Jesus. Yeah, it's got really dark. Probably going to start raining soon. And if it doesn't work out, if I'm lacking the damage, I'm going to switch to no stat reduction. However, I am using Erika's energy ball here, which has a pretty good chance of lowering special defense, and I would, if possible, like to benefit from that. Right, where's the team? Where's the team? Down here. Okay. So yeah, basically we're just going to use Solar Beam and Erika's sync move to deal heavy grass damage here. Jesus. I'm going to actually put the light on. It's a little bit dark. Hopefully that's a little bit lighter, but I don't think it makes much of a difference, honestly, because the room's already, like, all the walls are white. Either way, getting distracted. Oh yeah, what I wanted to also do was change one parameter, because I can only get to +2 crit here for Erika, and we don't want her sync move damage to be interrupted by this parameter, so instead we're going to give them a bit more defense. Just in case Erika doesn't crit on her sync. She only will have a 50% chance to crit, I believe. Yeah, basically Erika is just a perfect, let's see her grid. I've got Solar Flare, Healing Sun 2 so that she can tank a bit better, and Paralysis Synergy so that her energy balls do a little bit more damage, some energy ball power-ups, and yeah, that's kind of it. Wait, hang on. I also need to activate status conditions for this fight. I keep forgetting that. So we'll take this off. We'll take. You know what? Actually, I will take no stat reduction here, just to be on the safe side, because it doesn't have a particularly high chance of activating either with the honor rolls. I didn't pick out honor roll on her grid. I completely forgot. Okay, so yeah, Ho-Oh is just your standard Solar Beam grid. I've given it Power Reserves 4 since I tested it, and when the opponent sinks, it doesn't actually kill Ho-Oh. It just leaves me at very low HP, so that is a very nice extra 40% multiplier for Solar Beam. Yeah, other than that, let's just get right into it. going to spam paralyze the opponents. Hopefully that will make us a bit luckier as well. You know, like maybe get 1 or 2 paralysis activations in. That would be very nice. Let's get a crit, stun spore, blazing hope. Okay, Aqua Tail is bad, but it's not the worst. It's not Surf. The unfortunate thing is that it's a water move, and both Ho-Oh and Torchic are weak to water, so this team is a little bit cringe, honestly. Alright, we got paralysis on the Aurorus. Let's get paralysis on the Walrein. Let's get an attack in, just so the Ho-Oh Sync does a teensy bit more damage. Okay. Lorelei not attacking, very kind of her. The longer Torchic lives, obviously the better for me. Let's get a Port On so that we can max Erika's special attack, since it's only at +4 at the moment. Ho-Oh's special attack won't be able to be maxed, but that's a sacrifice I will just have to take. Let's get a Solar Beam in. Let's get a Flame Charge in. Let's get another Port On in, and then another Solar Beam after this. Yep, didn't think that would kill. Oh, come on. Seriously? That's bollocks. That could actually be very influential, since I rely a lot on the sync move cat down here. I'm a bit worried here, not gonna lie. Don't think I can kill this. However, I don't think I was going to pre-sync Ho-Oh anyway. Not Ho-Oh, the Lapras anyway. Alright, so now we're going to go for the Walrein, since that's the one who's going to attack after Lapras syncs. Alright, Lapras just survives. If we had that Flame Charge from Thingybob from the... Help me out. The Torchic, it would have been fine. See, and this is why I've got power reserves on the Ho-Oh. Please crit. Of course not. Of course not. Why would you? Why would you crit? Yeah, this run is over because I didn't crit there. Just gonna see if we can avoid the... Oh my god! See? Paralysis coming in clutch. Paralysis coming in clutch. Fantastic. That is so good. That makes up for the flinch. Or like for getting flinched on the Torchic. Alright. There we go. Another one down. Got unlucky, but then got lucky. Agreed, Silver. Agreed. They weren't. So that's 3 out of 5 done. Not bad. The last one is Agatha. Use physical attack moves against opponents with low defense. Agatha is a special attacker, although I do think she has Shadow Punch. Either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's flip this back on. Let's take this off. Where am I again? Yeah, no status conditions. That's what we don't want. Am I lowering the stat with this team? I don't think I am. No, I don't think I am. So for this one, I've got BP, Karen, and Umbreon. If I can find it. There we go. I'm counting Sawyer as a free-to-play unit, obviously, since everyone got a free one in the Lear event. Mine is 3 out of 5, but for the way I use him here, you only need 1 out of 5. He completely doesn't need his grid for the way I'm using him in this specific team. Karen and Umbreon, I made them 5 out of 5, but 3 out of 5 is completely sufficient. They do want 3 out of 5 though. If you didn't take Karen or Umbreon, then you can use any of the other legendary units like Xerneas or Palkia, as I said before. Although I'm assuming Rayquaza or anything like these guys can clear neutral stages. Hop has been proven to do that as well. already, especially just like with the support team with Jasmine or something like that, just like really good consistent steal DPS. Yeah, but basically what we're going to be doing here is buffing Karen up, syncing with Skyla to get the support EX boost, and then doing probably around 10k with Karen's double edge after that, and using Skyla's potions to keep Karen healthy so that she doesn't kill herself with recoil. And basically Sawyer's there to give Karen a bit more HP with theme skills, since obviously she's going to be taking her own HP with double edge, and just topping up her crit and attack. Alright, we'll get one dire hit in with Karen. Get one dire hit all with Honchkrow. Now 2 go wilds. Get another take flight. Get one more dire hit. Wasn't a special move, that's nice. That is a physical move I'm weak to, which is annoying. Okay, we did get the MP refresh, that's fine. Get Forever Loyal and then sync with Skyla. Alright, she took that rather well. Haste coming in clutch. She might even crit on the sync move since Sawyer gave her +2 crit. Got the move gauge acceleration for some much nicer and quicker double edges. Gonna now have to... I didn't get the Dark Pulse in before, but that's okay. Maybe... now, oh, she got a crit in. Nice, nice, nice. Get a potion on Skyla, get a Dark Pulse on here. 10k. 10k. Absolutely beautiful. Let's finish it off with the Dark Pulse here. No, not finish it off with the Dark Pulse. Let's heal Karen to keep her healthy. Let's get team offensive defense. Our defense is already maxed, that doesn't matter then. Took a decent amount of recoil there, but that's okay, we're healing. Get another heal, just to be on the safe side. Get another Dark Pulse in. Okay, no flinch, doesn't matter. Double Edge is going to murder it, send it to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, the support EX boost plus, whatchamacallit, the physical attacks being more effective against the stage is super, super impactful. Always play around the parameters that the stage gives you if possible. And that's it, yeah. So now we're on to the finals. Just make sure this kills, yeah, easy. Like 10k on double edge is, it's really nice to see. It really is nice to see. Birds and Beast working together here. Alright. Now, we've got Blue coming up, and Blue is tricky. He is rather tricky since our best he's weak to rock, and our best free-to-play unit that's rock is Brock and Onyx. That's one that everyone obviously has access to, so we're going to be using that. Again, if you want to substitute him with Olivia or anything else like Archeops, of course, if you have it, and even just like neutral ones, again, Palkia will probably murder this stage as well, but I've not tried it with Palkia, but I can see him doing very, very well. We're going to use physical attack, so we're protected against physical attacks, and we're going to be using physical attacks, so we're going to use this. Yeah, we definitely want to switch these out because Onyx relies completely on lowering the opponent's speed in order to do damage, and even then his damage is kind of pathetic when it's not his sync nuke. But his sync nuke is good. His sync nuke is good. Don't get me wrong. Where's the team I wanted? Okay, so yeah, we've got Bugsy here, a fantastic free-to-play support. Further on lowers the defense for Onyx because Onyx's damage output is miserable, and Getsus is there purely to basically lower the opponent's speed with Glaciate, and we've got him tanking first, so I've got like stamina reserves and endurance just so you can take a couple more extra hits. As long as Blue doesn't go like Hurricane right away, or like spam Hurricanes at least, Getsus should get in enough glaciates together with Onyx that the opponent is at -6 speed. However, since I am going to delay my sync move here, because I really need to get the opponent to -6 speed in order to guarantee the KO with Onyx. And yeah, basically, don't be surprised by the fact that I delay my sync move. As long as I take blue out before he syncs, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to really hope for a training move MP refresh with Brock, so that Bugsy doesn't need to X attack and can start leering right away. But I'm very reliant on Bugsy getting an MP refresh on No Stone Unturned. Okay, starts with a non-damaging move. That's already a really good start. No MP refresh, unfortunately. Maybe the next one. I don't have Cold Snap on this, since that's 50 points I don't want to give the opponent. I.e., what am I saying? He's concentrating on the game. Yeah, I wanted to take no status conditions. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Gets us to getting some nice little chip damage in. Can now start Rock Tombing. And I can now start leering. They're at -2 now, soon to be -4. Get an MP move gauge refresh, nice. Ouch. But that's okay. Down to -4 now. After the Glaciate, we'll be at -6. Get another layer in. Kurum will survive this X Scissor thanks to Endurance. Let's just get more Glaciates in before he goes down. He's going to use his Hurricane to take down a 1 HP Pokemon. That's fine by me. Get more Leers in. Get some more chip and speed drops on the sides. Yep, Kurum goes down. That's normal, that's okay. As long as I crit on this sync, I should be fine. Getsus dies, which is good, because Getsus is a bad person, and he's supposed to die. Please crit, Onyx. Please crit. I beg you. Okay. Looks like he crit, but we'll still have to finish him off with a Rock Tomb, but that's okay, that's okay. Get more Leers in. We want to take out the Staraptor since it uses a special move, Heat Wave, exactly. And the AoE move of the Scyther is Brutal Swing, which is much easier to take with our Onyx's buff defense. Okay, I'll take the miss on the Scyther, I guess. One more. And then I'll Potion Onyx after this. And then sync again. Get to -6. Please don't miss this Rock Tomb, for the love of God. Are you... You're shitting me. You're shitting me. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. My God. Okay, yeah, so I have to redo this one because I just jinxed myself with praying him not to mess the Rock Tomb. I really wish he had a Rock Tomb accuracy node on his grid. But yeah, you saw how you do it. That would have worked if the Rock Tomb hadn't missed. So we'll try it again. Oh yeah, I might as well just show the grid here. Sync, we've just got like a bunch of stats here, both sync nodes, Tough Cookie, Hunter's Instinct, and Haymaker to give him all the extra damage that you can, and MP refresh on the trainer move, obviously you saw that. That pisses me off though. 10% chance, and of course, yeah, of course. Went so well. Okay, starting with the X accuracy again, that's nice. NPR, 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 no. If we don't get NPR, it's an immediate reset. Look, I'm all dark again. Okay. No NPR here, unfortunately. Means I'm gonna have to use X attack, but I did get an NPR there, which is fine. No move gauge refresh on the Glaciate, unfortunately. Things aren't going as well as last time, but that's okay. -3 speed now. And I need to get 1 X attack in to max out the Haymaker, and obviously Onyx's attack in general. Should maybe consider Noble Roaring. No, never mind. Never mind, I don't need to Noble Roar. Alright, we're at -5, now -6. Okay, you can start leering now. And then I'm going to use the Onyx's Sync move right after this Rock Tomb. Get another Glaciate in. Such bad damage. All the multipliers activated and it still does like just over 1k. It's honestly pathetic. I really don't like using Onyx. But he's the free-to-play rock type with a grid, so we use him. Absolutely miserable DPS. Alright, let's see. Does this kill? Almost, but not quite. That's okay. Finish him off with the Rock Tomb. Lower the defense a bit more. I'm actually just going to use Dragon Breath here just in case he misses the Rock Tomb. Okay, he didn't. I almost jinxed myself again, I think. Alright. Every time, before he uses his move, it looks like he's going to miss. And it gives me a minor heart attack each time. Okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything right now. Thank God. That didn't kill? Seriously? Alright, I need to take this out. Why does his animation have that delay? It's so heart-wrenching. Alright, but now we should do it unless this doesn't crit. 20% chance. God, he's buff. Okay. Squash that bug. And that's that. I don't think that crit. I don't think that crit. Because I heard the sound of the screen, of the defense screen activating. Either way. That's it. 7.5k master mode with purely free-to-play units, guys. It's definitely possible. Everyone should be able to do master mode as long as they've been playing for a while and actually have these units, obviously. I'm not expecting people who just played for like a month or anything to be able to do it. But the vast majority of players, master mode really shouldn't be a problem. You just have to keep trying. I think I'm going to be doing another master mode video later on. But I think I want to be using just optimized units. So yeah, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. I don't post videos that regularly, but when I do, I just post them when I feel like it, kind of. If I have an idea for a video that might be a bit fun. And yeah, let me know in the comments below maybe what kind of like teams you use for the master mode. If you also did a free-to-play challenge and like how it differed from mine and stuff. I'm always curious to hear about new strategies and everything. So yeah, that was it. And thanks for watching, guys. See ya.